How's it going, YouTube? DM Tombstone Belts back here again with a brand new video. And I know it's been a little while since the last time you saw me with the liquid chrome touch up on my WWE spinner. Got my buddy Frank over here. We just did a collab video. I don't know if they can see you. You're all that far out.
No.
Yeah, as a buddy Frank. And of course, you want to know what this video is mostly about. Obviously, yeah, Frank's here, and obviously we did that video about him awarding him the Ultimate Warrior belt. Just know when you ever ready to pick it up, make sure. Because now with him getting rid of that, it means now this update is for one typical purpose. I've been in touch with someone on Instagram. I'm going to give him a shout out. His name is World X1 Championship Belts. And he's actually contacted me about making a belt for me.
That's nice.
Yeah, so actually, and I already talked to him and all that, talk about being a partnership with him.
Okay.
So he's making a belt for me, and it'll be coming in sometime. And when it does, you guys are gonna watch it and have a review. So technically, I wouldn't say this is I would call it as a replica belt 20 because it's not really a replica belt, let alone any belt from WWE shop. So actually, it'd be called my first real belt, made by a custom guy. So shout out to World X1 Championship Belts. In contact with him, but I will soon maybe get a replica belt, so you may see a replica belt 20. I just need to add extra room.
I think I'm gonna take that home when I leave.
You have that?
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
know a place for it.
Yeah. But as well as what's been happening for me, you know, guys mostly know me. I'm more referenced with WWE, but recently I've been getting into the fandom of AEW, especially with Wednesday night Dynamite and Friday night Rampage, especially the fact that there's no wrestling on Wednesday nights, so I decided to watch that wrestling on Wednesday nights. And of course, Rampage comes on right after SmackDown. So basically, you get to watch both AEW and WWE at the exact same time.
That's perfect.
Yeah, and of course, most people think, oh, you're always a WWE fanboy. Well, many times I don't watch TNA and that. I don't know what times those go on, but I'm starting to like AEW because it has most of the WWE superstars on there. Like now it's got CM Punk on there, which I know CM Punk.
I remember TNA that when I was watching it was like Thursday nights. Usually was TNA back then before
Well, now it's called Impact.
Yeah, now it says Impact. That's how long I've been how I know this since I played those games and watched the show back then. I was really into it when AJ Styles was in the brand. There was.
Well, yeah, now AEW's got Kenny Omega. They got Christian in there, now going as Christian Cage. They got Big Show in there, who's now Paul White. They got Mark Henry still. And, of course, now CM Punk. They have Sting. But the real favorite of groups, I'd say, out of them is, maybe Sting, but CM Punk as well. But they also got newer characters. Like one I've seen called the Jurassic Express, where they have Luchasaurus, Marco Stunt, and Jungle Boy. I like their theme. And Tarzan Boy.
Yeah, I heard that they're trying to set up down the line they're trying to set up a match with Sting and CM Punk. I heard.
Well, maybe
they never fought, and he said on his promo that he never fought CM Punk in the ring. They might do like a short match.
Well, even though Sting said he was retired from WWE, he comes to AEW,
and he's still got it. The dude's in his 60s. He still got it.
Well, hell, Flair had it when he was in his 70s.
Yeah.
But obviously, Sting and CM Punk, and maybe it would have been good if it was back in WWE. Or I'm not ripping on AEW. I'm still a WWE fan though, but AEW is going up there. They say they're no competition to WWE. That's bullshit.
They're better. They look more real than WWE.
I mean, saying they're more set up and doing much better. I mean, right now they're beating WWE in the ratings. So literally, I say WWE's got a bit of a bad problem because they say they're not competition. Maybe not because AEW comes on times when WWE's not on. Like I said, AEW's not trying to compete with WWE like with the Monday Night Wars between WWF and WCW.
But I feel like
the only time they have a competition was when Wednesday nights. That's why they moved NXT to Tuesdays.
Would they do I know they don't want to rival, but they
do like some type of collab, like
a war, like they did back then.
Not an invasion, but more of like a collab.
Yeah, like
that's what AEW does with IWGP and
or for Impact. Survivor Series. You know how they had
WWE versus AEW.
That'll bring ratings.
But thing is, that's a bit of a problem because AEW is already collabing with two other companies, Impact and IWGP or New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Shit.
So basically, it's not 1-on-1. It's like 1v3. But obviously WWE's not ready to collab with them yet, even though they say they're no competition. Because right now,
well, that would be epic if they had all 3 of those brands that are all like versus WWE like in one. So if they did that, like have Raw and SmackDown together in one team, with like
but NXT as well.
Yes, have those all on the team, but like have it set up where only 2 people are on each side of, and not more people come out when they're eliminated.
Kind of like a gauntlet match.
Yes, like it'll be Raw and SmackDown and NXT versus AEW, Impact, and New Japan Wrestling. I feel like if they did something like that angle.
But the thing is, it's 3 brands of one company taking on 3 companies.
Yeah.
It's still 1v3 no matter what it is.
But that'll still be a good match, you think?
Yeah, but then again, I don't think WWE is ever going to do it because WWE sees wrestling as a business and they want to see as being the number one.
Yeah, have another company.
Even though that's how Vince McMahon was back in the time when WCW and ECW were.
Remember how he was trying to sell WWE?
Yeah, but the thing is, you gotta remember, wrestling now is like station channels. It's not like it's one channel.
Yeah.
It's not like there's one movie brand Disney's trying to outdo all that. It's basically WWE is like the Walt Disney of wrestling. It's trying to buy everything out.
Yeah, I don't know, for me, in my opinion, I'm not a big Disney fan after they destroyed my childhood movies, you know, with remakes and crappy stuff, you know.
Yeah, most of especially turning into
like,
live actions.
Look what they're doing for Ariel. I'm not saying the person, but
when they make them, like they redo them in live action,
the only one they did good with is Dumbo. That one was good.
But that one's more like a sequel. It wasn't like an actual remake.
But it was still good.
Yeah.
And then they flopped the Aladdin movie.
Even though I like the original Dumbo.
Yes. And plus
especially with that drug trip.
And then they screwed up Aladdin.
Well, Will Smith did his best, but he was no Robin Williams.
No. I agree with that. There was too much singing. I watched the original. There was barely any singing. They sing a lot through it. So it feels like a
Disney
musical.
movies are well known for singing, though.
Yeah, but if you're doing a classic like that...
Unless you count at Pixar, so Pixar you don't hear much of singing. Especially, get to see incredible singing. Like, no. Which took them too long to make a sequel.
15 years.
I thought it was 14.
14? Was it 14?
It was over a decade, so what?
Yeah, same thing with the Pokemon games. 15 years for one.
And now Disney owns Marvel, and we see how well that's going.
DC's going to beat them.
Well, DC's not doing well with movies when it comes to Marvel, but DC's beating them when it comes to TV.
Yes, they make some good shows.
DC's good on TV, but not movies.
But they have better people. Like they have the Titans, you know, like the gorilla with Beast Boy, Robin. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
I never seen it.
There's only one thing I like is also the new recent Suicide Squad with that King Shark. Not always funny, especially when they have John Cena in there.
Yes. Have you seen? There's one more. Have you seen Harley Quinn show?
Not really. Not yet.
You should.
Yeah.
It's good.
But anyway, stuff rambling about TV shows.
Sorry, we got off topic. Sorry, guys.
Time I just call this a rambling video. But as well, guys, just knowing that's the end of our video. So remember, guys, stick around for sooner or later. I may do a review video of another belt that's not a WWE replica. So think of that, guys. But as well, don't forget this, as well as saying about the ramblings between AEW and WWE. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm already close to maybe 250, or if not yet past 250. Maybe hope to get 300.
Hope you do too, man.
Yeah, but as
Your
well,
channel's better than mine. My channel's flopping.
Well,
it's only 52 subscribers, and I'm losing them every day.
Well, that's the thing. I don't upload as much, but it's just the content you do. See, that's a thing. I'm not doing this just
I've been doing a lot of wrestling content and good games that are still up there, and it's not doing what it was back in the day.
And as well, guys, if you want to see other stuff other than just me talking, maybe doing skits and that, maybe another part 2 for the 24/7 belt,
or something. Me getting it back after getting.
Yeah, or something like that. So if you want to see more, just don't forget to mention in the comments below. And as well, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at DMTombstone96, and as well on Instagram at DME96, where I must post stuff there before I post it on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow my buddy Frank at...
I'm Franklin Hustle and Lord Frank 1996 on Twitch.
And of course, don't forget to, as well, follow us. We have a collab video. Or a collab, a collab channel.
Yes.
Frank and DMT.
Mm-hmm.
And we just recently uploaded there, so check us out there. And don't forget to subscribe there too. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I'm DM Tombstone Belts, and I'll see you guys in the next video.